videos if you're watching. We are here getting ready for the 2022-2023 school year. I can hardly believe it.
So excited.
I know Rory's excited too. For those of you who don't know, I am Robin Royston. I'm your principal here at Lincoln.
And my name is Marcy Ozier. I am your vice principal here at Lincoln.
So we are so glad to be here serving this wonderful community. We do have some pretty significant changes that we think are really going to help keep our students, our staff, and you, the parents, safe at drop-off and pickup. So we're going to walk you through some of those changes.
Okay, so some of you might be wondering why the change? Why are we changing our drop-off pickup? To be perfectly honest, we needed something that felt a little more safe. We felt like students were unsafe, you as parents were unsafe. It was very hectic. And so our hope is that by rerouting some of the traffic patterns and having specific zones for each different type of exit, that everyone will be safer. We do know that it might be a little hectic at first, but if after a couple weeks, we think everything will smooth out and everyone will be comfortable.
Okay, parents, new drop-off and pickup procedures. So when you bring your kids in the morning by car or when you pick them up by car, we are going to ask that you come by way of Liberty Lane. Okay, so you might have to reroute a little bit because we're only going to have a right-hand turn into what used to be the bus loading zone. Okay, so you're going to make a right-hand turn and you're going to have to file down this way, down Liberty Lane. No left-hand turn, just a reminder. We're not going to be turning in off of Liberty. We want to keep things coming in from the right.
Okay, so let's talk about morning drop-off. Our morning drop-off for car riders will be what was previously known as our bus loading zone. Okay, so we're going to have those gates open nice and early. We're going to ask that you'd make a right-hand turn off of Liberty Lane into that valet type area. You're going to pull up as far as you can go, and then you are going to let your child get out, and then there will be someone there to receive them, whether they go into the cafeteria or we help them get to class. We ask that parents, grandparents, whoever is the driver of the car, you cannot get out of the car. You must remain in the car, so your kids need to be able to get in and out independently. And all the hugs and kisses and all that good stuff needs to happen before you get here so that they can exit quickly and we can get the next person coming through.
Okay, parents, so after you've dropped off, your child has either gotten out of the car or gotten back into the car at the end of the day. You'll make your way down to the end of this line where, again, you will turn right only out onto Liberty Lane. This way we don't have a lot of cross traffic, so you're going to need to go right out onto Liberty Lane.
Okay, so now let's talk about car rider pickup. We are going to use the same area as drop-off, so over in our old bus loading zone. We will not open those gates until 2:45. So you're going to basically, if you get here a little bit early, you're going to have a line that goes along the curb on Liberty Lane, and it's going to wrap around into the neighborhood even. As soon as we open that gate, we'll start calling students' names to come to the curb when we know that that's their parent. Okay, so we're going to ask that you pull as far forward as you can. Once your child is there, they'll get in the car, and then you will be ushered to the end of the loading zone where you will make a right out onto Liberty Lane. There will be no left, okay? And again, we ask that you stay in your car. You cannot get out and walk around and look for your child. This is a pull-through type situation only.
Parents, this is our now staff-only parking lot, and we will also do bus loading. There will be no drop-off or pickup of any kind for students during the school day into the staff parking lot. Again, we're trying to have a safe campus. So if you get here, we're going to have the gate closed. We're going to ask that you go into the drop-off or pickup if it's before 8 o'clock. If not, your students will enter through this walking gate here, right next to our parking lot. Okay, parents, so we will have a gate that is only geared towards walkers. So students who walk home will exit out this gate, which is close to our kindergarten area. It was also where fourth grade exited last year. Walkers will come this way. Or if you have an older student who you feel very comfortable crossing at Sunset or Liberty Lane and you want to park down the way, you can meet them that way to kind of avoid some of the traffic. But this is for walkers only. Okay, we ask that you not park here right in front of the gate. This is for kids who are going to walk to find their cars. Okay, families, so if you have a kindergartner, listen up. Only kindergartners will enter and exit on the Sunset side of the school. Okay, so this is our kinder gate. It's right off of all of our kindergarten playgrounds. You can pick up and drop off here. You can park all the way down Sunset and walk to get your students if you need to. We ask that you use the crosswalks if you do have to cross on the other side. Kinder only on this side. Older siblings may come through this gate if they have a kindergarten brother or sister.
Our first and second grade gate over on Sunset is no longer an option for drop off and pickup. Only kindergarten will be on that side. First and second graders will either come to the front of the school for the car line, or they will come to the front of the school for the bus, or they will come to the front of the school for our walking gate. They will not exit on the 1-2 gate at Sunset. Third grade gate is no longer an option for arrival or dismissal. It will not be open any longer. The reason for that being, with our new drop-off and pickup procedure, there will be some traffic along that curb. So we don't want anybody parking there because you'll get trapped in. So that curb is no longer really open. That's going to be our car line where people will be waiting to come through the valet.
Just like anything, guys, change can be hard sometimes, and so we're going to ask that you approach this with some patience and an open mind. Maybe prepare that it might take 5 minutes longer than you'd like it to in the first few weeks until we can kind of get things going. But we just want to say we're so glad to partner with you, and we can't wait to see our little lion.
I know, so excited and looking forward to an awesome school year.
It's going to be great. Yes, it's the way.
The Lincoln way.
That's right. Bye, guys. Bye.